Yeah, I posted this over on Threads. If they leave you thinking that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, then they can't be mad when someone else starts watering the lawn that they chose to neglect. A lot of narcissistic and toxic people will leave you for somebody else, right? They'll leave you and go out there and find a new supply. And when that relationship doesn't work out, they'll try to come back to you, right? And they will have the audacity to be pissed off at you because you moved on. I'm sorry, it's silly. I know I did. I knew I moved on. I know I might have left you for somebody else, but I didn't try to break your heart like you did mine. Wow, I can't believe you didn't sit and cry about me and think about me every single day. Wow, you must have really never cared about me. After they left you for somebody else, they don't get the right to be angry at you when somebody else starts watering the lawn that they neglected, making the original grass greener than they thought it was, right? But at the end of the day, if they left you for somebody else and they try to come back into your life, fuck them. And that's all I have to say on the matter. Follow me over there on the other app.
Nothing hurts guys more to know that the woman they dump is actually doing better than them. Bro, the pain feels so different. My chest, you know when some guys dump their girl, they always think that, yeah, you will never find somebody like me. Yeah. Bro, who are you? If you are a girl, will you date yourself? No, like, tell yourself the truth. If you are a girl, will you date yourself? You understand? Stop feeling like God. You are not a God. If you dump her, she will still find somebody better than you. There is no two ways about it. Stop thinking that you are a God. You are not a God. Because even you, if you are a girl, you cannot still date yourself. Do you know if you're actually the reason why she's not moving forward in life? Bro, leave her. Let her go. Release that lady. Let her go. Stop holding her hostage. She will do better if you leave her. You might even be the one holding her destiny down. And you think without you, she cannot do well. Who are you? Who are you? Who is your father?
You guys make it make sense. You break up with me, I decide to move on, then you get upset that I moved on from you, even though you're the one who broke up with me. Why do men get upset when the girl they left moved on, even if they were the ones who ended things? Get a piece of paper, get a pen, and jot things down. A lot of men are coming out to expose all the reasons why men get upset when the girl they left moves on.
See, he mad that she moved on, but forgot that he was the one that left. Straight up.
When you and your ex break up, and this is not all the times, but some of the times when, say he called off the relationship or whatever the case is, when he's still in love with you, oh, he's going to be Jeepers creeping on you. He's going to be Joe from you, with you. He's going to always find a way to figure out what's going on with you because they get in this, can't take it, feel. And it's kind of like, dang, she's really moving on for real. Like, who's the new dude? Like, they want to know who your dude is. They're creating fake pages on Instagram. They're creating fake pages on, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever the case is, whatever social media you got. Trust me, they're watching you. Especially when they know they're the ones that messed up and then they miss you. They get to the point, they get down bad. Then they start to try to date women that are just like you, that look like you, that act like you, that talk like you, maybe from the same area where you're from, maybe from the same city. He will try to find somebody that imitates you, but guess what, baby? You can imitate, but it never can be duplicated. You get what I'm saying? So when guys are obsessed with you, look, that's not a good thing to have a guy like this, but I'm just telling you, this is some of the things that they'll do. And the crazy thing about it is they just can't let it go. Like, sir, you let me go. I finally got the memo and I went on about my merry little way. And now you mad at me? How you mad at me for moving on? Because you can't move on? Men really hate when you move on. I'm talking about a man that was really in love with you. I ain't talking about whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a man who was in love with you. They never really fall out of love with you. And that's why sometimes men be still in love with their ex-girlfriends. I'm telling you right now, you didn't hear from me. They still love their ex-girlfriends. You just a filler in, and that's terrible. A lot of men don't go get the help that they need, or they just, don't want to take it for what it is. They will always creep on that one girl. They always got that one girl that they gonna look after. They gonna make sure she okay. They gonna check in on her. They gonna be stalking her page. All the time you may see her name in the search bar if you looking at his phone. He's obsessed with her. He misses her. He don't really like you. And if that girl come back, he'll give her another chance.
Imagine being faithful to a man that's not even your man for a year and 2 months. a year and 2 months. And during that year and 2 months, he disappeared on you several times. And I ain't talking like, oh, just a couple days, oh, just a couple weeks, but like sometimes a month, sometimes 2 months, because he want to get upset when he decide he want to just leave you alone to go mess with whoever the fuck it is he want to mess with. Because you don't know if it's a man or a woman these days. How can a man have the audacity to be upset with you as a woman that he simply just being intimate with, having a situationship, y'all two together ain't seen outside of your walls in your bedroom? How can you sit up as a man, be upset with a woman who you know you disappear on, who you know you barely talk to, who you know you barely fuck with, because she's going on dates with somebody else after you've held her hostage for a year and 2 months, keeping her away from everybody? She being loyal and faithful to a man who ain't even her man. And then you disappear for 2 months. And you come back and oh, you upset because somebody calling her phone? What the fuck did you expect? What the fuck did you expect? Is my thing. And then the woman, clearly she's been faithful to you for a year and 2 months. She could have went longer, but you decided to not communicate. You decided to not talk to her. You decided to not really fuck with her like that. And she started seeing shit. So you're mad because she's not letting you play in her face no more? You're mad because she won't let you play in her face? And she sees her value and sees her worth and found somebody, allowed a man that chose her or potentially was choosing her. You mad because she gave him a chance to show her that she meant some value to him by taking her out on a date? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all really need to learn how to take accountability for your own actions. You got replaced at the end of the day. You got replaced at the end of the day because you were replaceable. You never put yourself in a full position to even show up for that woman as she needed you to. So yes, she found somebody else that was gonna do that for her. Be serious. Like, y'all are so delusional. Delusions. It's all I can say is what these men are. These men that be in situationships are delusional. Imagine.
You want to know something that does not make sense to me at all? When somebody breaks up with you, when they break up with you, and then they get mad at you for moving on. Like, bitch, the fuck was you expecting? You wanted me to be depressed and shit over you? I'm sorry, but that's just not how the fuck I work. It ain't the fact that I don't miss you, but missing you ain't gonna get me no fucking where. So what do? I keep on living my life because at a certain point you weren't there. Things just went back to normal. Yes, it was nice having you around, but yo ass ain't feel the same way, so why am I gonna dwell on it?
It took me 3 months of crying. You know, one day I was crying, one day I was happy, next minute I wanted to crash out. Like, it took me 3 months to tell myself to stand the fuck up. Okay? My ex was living his best life with his new girl, out doing what he was doing. Like, I didn't matter while I was sitting home crying. Okay? He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about me. Okay? As soon as I met somebody, when I finally wiped my fucking tears and I was experiencing, you know, a new feeling, you know, feeling alive again, you know, feeling butterflies for somebody, having fun with somebody, not even thinking about my ex anymore at this point. Oh, it's like he could sense it. It's like he knew. As soon as I started moving on, here he goes being the first person to watch my Instagram story. Now he's watching me. Before it was the other way around. As soon as you heal and move on, that's when they're going to feel it. That's when they're going to want to come back. They want to destroy your happiness. It makes them feel alive when you're down. But as soon as you're up, oh shit. That's when they're going to start feeling that shit. Don't double back. Keep moving forward.
People be mad at you for leaving them alone after they screwed up. People get mad at you for leaving them alone after they push you away, after they take all their chances and all the time that you gave them to push you away, they're mad when you finally move. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. What do they want? It's like people expect you to just stay, no matter what they do, no matter what they said to you, no matter how they treat you, how they behave. I don't know, like the nerve of people. I don't know what they think they bring into this table, that you will choose to stay after all this abuse and disrespect. They get mad at you because you are choosing your peace and your happiness. And you know what? They get mad at you even more when you choose someone else. Someone else who want to be there. They can't stand it. Even though you gave them the opportunity to do right by you. And they drop the ball, they fumble the ball so many times. Ain't that something?
One thing I notice is that exes hate to see that you moved on. They hate to see that you're happy. They hate to see that you're flaunting your partner on social media, or they just hate to know that people are happy to see you happy. You get what I'm saying? They want you to be in misery. They want you to still miss them. They even come at you on social media. Hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. No, stay over there. I am happy. I'm in my own bubble. I don't need the toxicity in my life. Stay over there. They even hit you with the hey big head stuff or the hey stranger. Don't fall for that. If you're in a happy relationship now and your exes are trying to get back in your life, stay the furthest away that you can, the fuck away from them, because they coming back to do damage to your happiness. Don't let them break up your union.
You said fuck me, and I was like, cool. So now what's the problem?
Why do men get mad when a woman leaves? Let me tell you why. Because he feels like he's not able enough to keep her there. He doesn't feel like a man anymore. That's why he says all the things about her, because he feels abandoned. He felt like he done did so much for her, she should have stayed with him. But he doesn't see the thing that he do. Because when a man act out on his emotions, he feel like a woman should accept it because that's just the way he is. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm mad. I want her just to deal with it. But what if you mad all the time and not happy? What if one side outweighs the other? And he is emotionally tied to that woman. Because she does so much for him, he's comfortable with her. It's like he keeps her around for the benefit that she gives. So he gonna call her everything because he hurt. He's heartbroken. That's why he begged her to come back. Because now when she go, everything that he wanted is going with her.
Yo, you know, say some of the niggas, some of the man, mad. When a female move on fast, on her there for 5 years, 5+ years, how long on her there? She been a ask you if you do something for her. Somebody who she met 2 weeks ago, doing shit for her, she don't even have to ask. Mind your fucking business and let that girl be happy. What wrong with you? Hey, what wrong with you? Well, there for 5 years and she asked if you do something for her and you can't do it. And she met somebody 2 weeks ago. And that person will do everything for her what she need to get done. Let she be happy. Move around. Relax.
Nothing pains men the most, knowing that the woman that they dumped is actually doing better, far better than them. That's revenge.
Men don't realize that they love a woman or care about a woman until she leaves. Until she packs her shit and he sees her walking away with her suitcase, he don't realize how he feel about her until that moment. Real shit. I've seen the most toughest gangster dudes cry when they girl leave. When they girl walk out their life, they just break down. Especially when they see that she moved on and it's too late and they see her with another man, it's a wrap. Heartbroken. But ladies, you gotta realize that men are slow. We are late to realize shit. It takes us time to realize shit. For real. So right now, your man might be acting up because he don't know what the fuck he doing. Real shit. He thinking with his little head, not his big head. So just be patient.
An unbothered, unattached woman is a problem for a man. You know why it's a problem? Because he needs you to be vulnerable, soft, gullible, passive, and easy to understand his bullshit and his tactics. But the moment you become unbothered, he become worried, he become unhinged, he become outraged, and he will be blowing your phone up with all kind of emotional text messages. Why are you like this? And then he gonna try to turn the narrative around. Somebody must have hurt you. Don't feed into that. Because the moment you start feeding into it, then you're going to become bothered. So these text messages are triggers. Especially if you used to be very emotional, now that you're unbothered. It's a game. And I recognize that. And I want you to too. So when they send all that, somebody must have hurt you. What man did you wrong? They're going to ask you this when you're unbothered. Don't fall for it. They're trying to get you bothered because they bothered. Oh yeah. You better wear being unbothered like a...
Do you want to see a narcissist truly panic? Move on. Heal. Smile again. Love yourself again. They panic because for years they believed they broke you beyond repair. They thought you would never rise, that you would never laugh or never trust again. But the day you start glowing without their validation, that is the day their illusion of power crumbles. You see, they don't want you. They want access. They want access to your emotions, your peace, and your energy. When they see you rebuilding without them, it's like watching their control slip through their fingers. Yes, that's why they start the smear campaign. That's why they stalk your page. That is why they send messages or they act like you are the villain. Okay? So, it is not love. It is panic. They cannot undo the fact that you survived what was meant to destroy you. They can't. So when you move on and they spiral, don't take it personal. Their rage is proof of your recovery. Their silence is proof of your growth. Their panic is the sound of your freedom echoing back at them. So you stand tall and keep moving on. Okay? Be focused.
Some men get upset when the woman they left moves on, even if they were the ones who ended things. The first reason is because of ego and control. Even though he ended the relationship, a part of him may have assumed that she still wants him or she's still emotionally attached. So when she moves on, it signals she no longer needs him and she no longer wants him. When she finally moves on, it signals she no longer needs me and I'm not as irreplaceable as I thought. A lot of men truly do not want you to move on because it is a bruise to his ego to know that you no longer want him. Men want to have control over you. They want to be able to have access over you anytime they want. And when you move on from a guy who you had once loved, it's a bruise to his ego because he knows he's no longer in control. The worst is if you get into a new relationship, this guy cannot stand it. Because at the end of the day, what most of them want is access to you. Which leads us to the next point, possession mentality. There are so many men who view their past partners as theirs. There are a lot of you women who will break up with a guy, and in the back of his mind, he still sees you as his woman. He still knows that he can still pop up and you're going to take him back. There are a lot of these men who are extremely possessive, that when you get into a relationship with them, and even when they break up with you, they still think that you're still their girlfriend. This man will go into the streets telling people, this is my girlfriend, even though you guys have broken up. A lot of men subconsciously see you as theirs, even if you guys have ended a relationship. Some of these men view you as theirs, not in a controlling or malicious way or possessive way, but because of an emotional leftover of feeling connected to you. There are a lot of men who, when they have sex with you or when you guys have been in a relationship, in the back of his mind, you're still his woman. This guy doesn't care who you date. He doesn't care who you're being with. You are still my woman. So when the relationship ends, seeing you with someone else can trigger jealousy. Seeing you with someone new doesn't only trigger jealousy, but territorial instincts and the fear of being replaced. There are a lot of men who don't want you to replace them. The next point is he didn't expect her to move on fast. He may have thought you would struggle more, or he thought you were so emotionally attached that breaking up with you was going to break you. There are a lot of these men who know that when they break up with you, you won't be able to move on fast. So they know that you're going to be stuck on them, crying, crashing out, and then all of a sudden you move on faster than he thought. You even move on before he does. He may have thought he had more time or that you're going to struggle more, and then when you move on faster than him, it creates a surprising emotional discomfort. There are a lot of men who get surprised when you move on faster than them. And then what happens is he starts questioning you and questioning himself. He starts asking himself questions. Did she even really love me? Did she love me like that? How come she moved on so fast? How come she moved on faster than I expected? A lot of them get surprised when you move on because they thought they had you. They thought they had you wrapped around their fingers. So when you move on, it's a bruise to his ego, and it surprises him to know that you weren't head over heels in love with him like he thought. It's shocking and surprising to him that you didn't crash out the way he expected. You didn't chase, you didn't beg. A lot of them cannot stand it. Which leads us to the next point, realizing what he lost when it's too late. There are a lot of men who will only understand your worth and your value when they lose you. As sad as I'm going to say it, there are so many men who will only have to watch you from a distance and regret why they lost you, regret all the reasons why they lost you, because when they had you, they didn't see your value, they didn't see your worth, they thought they were always going to have you. Watching you become the woman that you are, watching you grow, elevate, and become the best version of yourself is a bruise to his ego, because he knows that he had once had a girl like you and he fumbled you. The new guy in her life will make him see her value more clearly. Now that she's gone for real, he feels regret, nostalgia, and did I make a mistake? A lot of them ask themselves this question. He keeps asking himself, did I make a mistake? Because now you're in a better place, in a new relationship, you're making more money, you're happy. There is nothing that hurts a man more than seeing the girl they left glow up and become a woman he cannot even have. A lot of men cannot stand the fact that they fumbled you and you became the best version of yourself. You became a woman who he cannot even have. You became the woman he will never have access to. There are a lot of these men who will have to watch you from a distance because they fumbled you when they had you. Anybody who betrayed me, who fumbled me, be it a man, be it a friend, be it whosoever, is going to regret it. You all should watch. I always tell myself this because the truth is, you will never meet me where you left me. You will never meet me where you left me. People get upset when they leave you for dead and you survive. A lot of men who betrayed you, who hurt you, who played you, they hope you will never make it out, that you remain in that position where they left you in. They want you to remain in that darkness. Then when you're able to survive it, come out of it and become the best version of yourself. A lot of them cannot stand it. There are a lot of people who are watching you today who deeply regret how they treated you, how they played you, how they fumbled you. They regret how they treated you when they had you, but they cannot do anything about it because God already exposed them. They showed you their hand. Which leads us to the next point. Many men process emotions after the breakup, not during the breakup. Many men push feelings down during the breakup period. They only start reflecting once the dust settles, when she seems happy or when they see her with someone else. Once they see that you're happy without them, that is when the emotion hits. And that is when they start asking themselves if they were the problem. The fact that she's happy without me, was I the problem? Am I the reason why the relationship didn't work out? I must be the problem. He starts looking into the mirror because now he's reflecting. A lot of times when a man breaks up with you, he's happy, he's at peace. When he dumps you, you are the problem in his life which he needed to get rid of. And now that he's gotten rid of you, he's happy. He's out in the clubs, drinking with his friends, balling. If this guy wanted to leave you for another woman, guess what? He's going right to her to tell her that he wants to be with her. He wants her to be his woman because he's ended things with you. When a man leaves you, he's not crying, he's not thinking about how you're feeling. He is happy because he's free. So he is not thinking about what he's done. He's thinking about his freedom from breaking up with you. But you, on the other hand, you're going through those negative emotions. You're going through it. You're crying, you're heartbroken, you're depressed. You're feeling all of those negative emotions from the loss of the relationship, from the breakup. You're heartbroken at this point. He doesn't care. When you're able to process all of those emotions, gather the courage, accept it for what it is, accept the relationship, the breakup, and his attitude as closure, and move on, that is when he starts reflecting. When he sees that you're happy, when he sees that you're not stuck up on him, when he sees that you're not thinking about him, you're not crashing out, you're not calling, texting, or begging to be with him, that is when his senses comes back, and then he starts thinking, he starts processing the relationship, especially if you were a good woman to this guy. He's going to regret losing you. The next point is it challenges the narrative he told himself. If he broke up with her or he left the relationship thinking she was a problem, and then she later tries on or she succeeds without him, or she seems happy without him, it makes him to rethink. He starts asking himself, did she deserve better? Did I misjudge her? He starts thinking if he was a problem because you are thriving without him, because the whole time he thought you were the problem. The whole time he thought you were the reason why things didn't work out, but now he sees you happy without him. Now he starts questioning himself. He starts feeling like he may have judged you wrongly or he misjudged you. That discomfort shows up as anger and irritation. There is nothing that humbles a guy knowing that the girl who he thought he got like that, he didn't really have her like that. There are a lot of men who get humbled when you move on from them because they really thought they had you. They really thought no other guy was going to get you the way they got you. He thought he had you wrapped around his finger. He thought you were never going to love another guy the way you loved him. And then boom, you come out with another guy, you're happy, even if you're not in a relationship, but he sees you happy without him. And the worst part is if he came back and you rejected him, if he came back for another chance or for a second chance and you don't even want to deal with his ass, now he cannot stand you. The bottom line is most men aren't upset that she moved on. They are upset with what it means. Loss of ego, loss of control, fear of replacement, delayed emotional processing and realization of regret. A lot of men will only regret losing you when they see you happy, when they see that you've moved on, when you don't want to deal with them anymore. So guys, we've come to the end of this amazing video. Share your opinions in the comment sections. Share your experiences. I'm dying to see them and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.